Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the light heavyweight division, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. The Natural's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Keep moving.
Body shot lands, it was the right. Not much action as he just ties up. The professional's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
Halfway through this round here, he missed with that headshot. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. How about that left hand? You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Good shot to the head with that right hand. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Finish with a hook.
Good block there by Johnson. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Let it go.
Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Oh, that's got to hurt. That is a big, big punch that just put him down.
And right now he's thinking about whether or not he wants to do this as a living. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Nice job there, hooking to the body. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Stay away from those.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Johnson's in control of this fight, scoring the knockdown in that last round, now trying to carry some of that momentum through.
Well, right now, we're going to find out if he's a finisher. And promoters, fans, they love finishes. Networks, they love finishes. Right now, he has a chance to show that's what he is.
Keep going.
sends the left hand upstairs.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
The professionals trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the natural. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Focus. Get after him.
A clean, crisp right hand by the professional. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Not able to connect with the uppercut. And that's the end of round 3.
All right, just let it go, all right? You're taking a beat. Now, come on. What's going on? We need to win more rounds, right? We got to do something. You're throwing our game plan out the fucking window here.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that 1 round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now, he's a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught, he might get hurt again.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Punch! Punch! Left and right! Left and right!
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Do that again!
Goes up top with the right hand. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Hook! Hook! Uppercut! Uppercut!
A knifing left hand by the professional.
Ace yourself!
Final 10 seconds. Johnson's missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
The professionals banged up by a left hand.
You're okay.
Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
The professionals coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Beat him to the punch.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Keep working the jab. Good.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Nice work.
10 clicks of the talk. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Hey, let's go!
The professionals on the receiving end of a hook. There's a straight right hand. The Natural's killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
No, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
Halfway through round 6. Missed the body shot.
Head and body, head and body.
Good work defensively by Johnson. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Let's move! Nice!
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The Naturals has to prove that he's a deep stretch runner here right now. I think he's slightly trailing as this fight comes to the later stages, but you can see his corner imploring him to go out and win it. The professional's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? A well-timed right hand by the professional. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Jump on him. Nice.
Oh, you could feel that one to the gut by the Natural. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He's in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Not able to land the uppercut. Seconds remaining in this round. The professional's got to be feeling foolish, nailed by a counter punch.
I need you to cut this guy off. Start moving your knees.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little momentum to build against him, and this thing could turn around.
Well, the real testing of a fighter, the real testing of a professional is what they can do late. Can they keep it up, or do they become satisfied? We're going to find out right now how this guy is in those areas.
Nowhere close, that punch by the professional. Johnson's absorbing a hook. The professional showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Johnson's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Uppercut!
Commits to the straight right.
Focus!
Not able to land the headshot. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Johnson's ability to get to his man paid off well there. He damaged him in that round. Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Good block by Johnson. Johnson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Little head hunting with the left. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Halfway through the 9th round. Not an accurate hook at all.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Parries that punch away. That's a fierce left hand that landed by the professional. And he's holding. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Johnson's corner has been in positions like this with other fighters, and sometimes it doesn't go your way. You get a moment to gather yourself here. You're leading on the scorecards, but you still have to stand up and deliver. The professional's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Work the body, kid. Body shot. Relax. 1-2.
Piercing jab. Good defensive skill. Johnson's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Nice strike after catching one by the natural. The professionals once again the target of a hook. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. The Natural's punch is far off the target. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go.
Don't waste your punches out there. Be smart or you're going to tire yourself out. Hey, relax. Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on.
So 10 rounds are in the books, and Teddy, your scorecard has it a dead even fight. What does he have to do to pull away here?
He's got to remember those early mornings, waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning doing road work. Those cold mornings when it was freezing, he didn't want to get out of bed. Those long days of sparring when the rounds never ended. He's got to remember that. And remember, this is why he did it.
Uppercut.
That's a good block by the professional.
Focus.
Halfway through this 11th round, landing 2 jabs by Johnson.
Unload. Pace yourself.
Good defense, just covering up down low. An accurate left by the professional.
Get in there.
The professionals missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, First of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Punch!
What a good counter punch by Johnson. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by the professional. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the natural. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Hook!
Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round.
Good job!
Last 10 seconds of the fight. The professional showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained with?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.